Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Tammy Slaton and Andrea Dalton. One beginnings. A new chapter for Tammy. For Tammy Slaton, life had already offered dramatic turns, public struggles with health, weight, relationships, and loss. When her beloved husband, Caleb Willingham, passed away in July 2023, it left a profound void in her life. But rather than retreat, Tammy embarked on a journey of self-rediscovery, a path shaped by grief, resilience, and ultimately hope. In 2021, Tammy publicly identified as pansexual, embracing that her heart wasn't defined by gender but by connection. After Caleb's passing, she reflected openly that being with men just didn't feel right anymore. Enter Andrea Dalton. Their meeting came through a dating app, a modern romance beginning for a woman who had weathered more than most. Andrea saw something in Tammy. Tammy saw everything in Andrea. Two crossing paths. When two worlds met. The How We Met story sounds simple, but beneath the simplicity lies something deeper. Andrea had just joined the dating app world when Tammy, open and honest about who she was becoming, showed up. In her own words, "I had just got on there. I saw her and we just started talking, and it's been like every day since." Their first real public outing? A bowling date shown on the 7th season of 1000 PLB Sisters, where viewers could glimpse the spark. Tammy's initial hesitation to share the relationship with her family speaks volumes. She admits she was worried about their reaction. "My family's gonna have something to say," she said. But when the moment came, her sisters and mother surprised her. "If she makes you happy, that's all we want." Amanda, her sister. In a world often messy and judgmental, Tammy found acceptance, and in Andrea, she found someone worth taking a chance on. 3. The engagement. A sparkled promise. On June 24, 2025, during an appearance on the Creative Chaos podcast, Tammy dropped the news. Yes, she and Andrea were engaged. Breathing deeply, she revealed a sparkling ring, smiling with a mixture of awe and relief. She described everyday moments with Andrea, walking around stores like Walmart or Rose's, just to be together, just to be moving side by side. "Me and my fiancé, we kind of just chill at home," she said. That engagement was more than a ring, it was a declaration. She was reclaiming love, rewriting her story, and putting her happiness first. 4 wedding plans. Quirky, unique, and heartfelt. Now, the wedding plans, the kind that reflect both their personalities, their journey, and their shared love. According to a report in 9, the couple lifted the lid on their plans via a TikTok reaction video. Here are some of the quirky, meaningful details they've publicly revealed so far. Taking things slow and meaningful. Tammy emphasized that this wasn't about a grand spectacle. This is their day, and the focus is on genuine joy rather than showy excess. A location with character. They've teased a venue with haunted vibes. Yes, you read that right. The same report noted Tammy had previously mentioned a desire to get married at Waverly Hills Sanatorium, known for its eerie ghost star reputation. While the final venue hasn't been confirmed publicly, this suggests the couple is going for something unconventional, anchored in memory, atmosphere, and uniqueness. Celebration that reflects them. Rather than a stiff formal affair, they want playful touches, authenticity, maybe a wink to their realitative roots. They want guests to feel as much part of a love story as they do spectators. Family ties and healing. Tammy has said that she wants the day to include family to show them, and herself, that happiness after grief is not only possible, it's deserved. She also subtly alludes to healing old wounds, redefining identity, stepping into this new chapter bravely. 5. Why the story resonates. Their love story has many of the ingredients of a realitative highlight. Past pain, transformation, a new beginning, a big announcement. But beneath the surface, here are the deeper themes. Resilience. Tammy's journey from health crisis to self-love, from loss to openness to love again, offers a kind of inspiration. Her story is not defined by what happened to her, it's defined by what she does next. Authenticity. From coming out to choosing a partner she feels safe with, the relationship isn't about image, it's about truth. As she said, "It's about how they make me feel, not how they look." New definitions of love. The idea of what comes next after tragedy is often cloaked in fear. But for Tammy and Andrea, next is hopeful, vibrant, community-rooted. Their story says, love can happen again and maybe differently than before, but no less real. Breaking boundaries. Tammy stepping into a same-sex engagement publicly, especially given her prior fears about family reaction, is more than a relationship announcement. It's part of her personal evolution. The family reaction, though supportive, also shows how old assumptions still linger, and moments like this help shift those assumptions. 6. A glimpse at what's to come. While there's no full blueprint yet for the wedding day, we can imagine a few things. A venue off the beaten path, perhaps with historic or haunting charm, something that maybe couples less traditional would avoid, but that feels perfectly them. An intimate guest list, likely filled with family, friends who have seen the journey, supporters, not just spectacleists. Personal touches, maybe a nod to their origin date bowling alley? Tangential reference? Maybe apparel that doesn't scream standard wedding but us. Theming that blends joy and remembrance, because for Tammy especially, this is part of healing. Remembering the past, stepping into the future. Media savvy but grounded. Being realitative figures, they'll likely share glimpses with fans, but expect the real essence to be quieter, sweeter, focused on connection rather than performance. 7. The heart of their love. If you zoom out from all the public announcements and wedding planning, the heart of their story is simple, and that's exactly what makes it compelling. 2 people found each other after big life changes. One person, Tammy, was navigating grief, identity, transformation. The other, Andrea, entered with openness, steadiness, a willingness to just be. They chose the everyday, walks, glances, just being together, which to Tammy meant more than big gestures. Then they chose commitment, and from that commitment, they're building a foundation where love is simple, safe, joyous. And finally, they're choosing a wedding that reflects them, not the template. 8. Why fans are rooting for them. Fans of 1000 PLB Sisters know Tammy's story, the health struggles, the ups and downs, the hope, the heartbreak. When you follow someone through that, spotting a genuine happiness feels like a victory, not just for them, but for viewers invested in their journey. Andrea becomes more than a partner. She becomes a chapter of renewal for Tammy. When a realitative figure like Tammy chooses authenticity and reflection, it resonates. The Quirky wedding plans headline draws attention, but what's drawing hearts is the sense that this couple is writing their own rules. 9 challenges and hopes. No love story is without its challenges. For Tammy and Andrea, public scrutiny. The world watches reality stars. Every announcement gets commentary, but Tammy's past has prepared her. She knows ups, downs, setbacks, family dynamics, and identity shifts. Coming out publicly, stepping into a new life, there can be friction, but Tammy's family has voiced support. That's a strong anchor. The pressure of expectations. With a public engagement comes a public wedding. They may feel the tension between "this is ours" and "this is show business." The weight of the past. For Tammy especially, this isn't just about new love, it's about moving with respect for what was and what is becoming. And yet, the hopes shine even brighter. A marriage built on respect, mutual care, shared laughter. A celebration where they feel free to be themselves. A journey ahead, together, through whatever life brings. A story that says, yes, you can love again. Yes, you can be seen. Yes, you can choose peaceful joy after storm. In many ways, Tammy and Andrea's story is both extraordinary and beautifully ordinary. Extraordinary because of the public backdrop, the personal journey, the shift in identity. Ordinary because it's about 2 people meeting, connecting, choosing to build a life together. Their wedding plans might be quirky, haunted by new vibes, unconventional touches, but at the core, this is about love, commitment, authenticity. For Tammy, it's a bold chapter, one of self-discovery, reinvention, healing. For Andrea, it's stepping into a world of support and partnership. And for fans, it's a reminder, love doesn't have to follow the script. It can write its own.